nuit on peut le faire. Ah oui, et cette nuit on va le faire. Cette nuit on va le faire. Quand je suis dans le club, je ne fais que dire.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Blossom, and I'm here to talk to you about something very seriously. So in my last video, my Q&A welcome video, I had the question of the most annoying thing about being natural, and to that I had the answer: confusion around everything. What is good, what is bad. Really, the worst thing about being natural is the whole confusion surrounding it. Where do I even start? So I talked in the previous video, I talked about how I different methods that I learned through YouTube Academy of how to take off my hair. I removed shampoos from my routine because they're very stripping. I washed my hair every day, every other day, with conditioner. I did loads of weird stuff, like I put boiling oil on my head. Honestly, like, natural selection at this point. People have opinions, people share their opinions, and of course share your opinions. That's what I'm doing now. But are you really right? Are you really sure that you are right? Like, what are you even saying? Like, what? Anyways, so I saw a thread on Twitter and it said the LOC method is a scam. Wait, what? What? They said that the LOC oils, butters should not go on your hair. Only water-based ingredients, like those that work best because your hair needs to breathe. It gets dry easily when you use that. And I was really offended. I was like, what do you... I did not graduate out of YouTube Academy to keep failing everything. So that really frustrated me. I use leave and dry, and they give my hair 4 hours of really nice hydration, and then when it dries off it's just normal. But like, I cope, and this is why I say, like, I cope. This makes me sound like I'm struggling, but not really. But with oils and butters, I like to use them for that instant gratification, you know. And now I'm learning that it's not ideal. It's not ideal to hold water based, and they suggested using gel. Eco styler. What? wait. I thought eco styler was cancelled. I thought that was one of the no-goes. I mean, I still have it, but I thought, and the fact that it's professionals saying this, you have to listen. This is what I mean. You know, you're so sure of something. You're like, it works for me. I mean, it worked for me, but not really. So I was ready. I was like, okay, next thing. Bye-bye, African bride. Bye-bye. And guess what I did? I just got like random gels, and I was like, okay, since they said it, it has to be right? They have to know what they're talking about. That is actually what I did today. I had my wash day today. And as you could say, I didn't really have the patience for it to dry, so I will tell you what it feels like next week. In the thread, they were dragging it. They were dragging everyone. What? LOC, LCO. This has been one of the most important subjects with hair care, and now you're saying it's a scam? I can't really picture it working, but I have this gel here. This one is from Maine, biotin infused, and the ingredients is like a bunch of like different plant extract, so I know it will be very moisturizing, right? It has to be. So I'm really gonna test it out and see what is up. I have used Eco Styler on my hair to do, like, you know, gels that you tie in the back, and it would leave it so disgustingly dry. I did it once, and even though it looked good, I mean, my head was kind of like because it was really tight and it was uncomfortable style. I don't like styles that stress me out. It was an uncomfortable style, but it held well. Eco styler, I was surprised. But my hair was dry. It felt like paper. I can't do that again. Okay, let me show you what they're saying.
Water is the source of hydration. Oil and water do not mix. This is the result of using products heavy in raw oils and butters. The hair repels the water, which leads to dehydrated hair. Please stop doing this. For those without any receipts but somehow know for an absolute fact this doesn't work on tight curls, here's a before and after where I used shampoo, conditioner, styling gel, lots of water, did a curly cut and used absolutely no leave-ins, no creams, no butters, no oils of any kind. Whether or not you believe it really doesn't matter because the hair doesn't lie. I know it works and so do my clients. There you go.
And they recommend that if a product has an oil or butter as the first 5 ingredients, that you should avoid it. Wow, I didn't know it was that big of a deal. But yeah, oil repels water, so you will not be able to absorb water from the atmosphere throughout the week or throughout the time you have your braid out or twist out, leading it to suffocate and dehydrate. That's basically what they're saying. Next, it said when you condition, you marry it with the water. So if this is your hair, you put the conditioner on, put it in the water and marry it in. And they said that is enough. You just need to do that in the shower to all your hair strands and you'll get out. So you don't need to deep condition, do all of that, like use loads. You can just use a dime size amount. And I've tried this, like this is something I've actually tried and it definitely does work. Okay, so the next one is to wash your hair every 5 days. 7 days maximum. So a week maximum. Even with braids on, even with protective styles, even with locks, wash your hair, wash your hair, wash your hair. Now this one makes sense. I don't know who the hell told me that it's wrong to wash your hair. That it's wrong to wash your hair with shampoo to clean it, to cleansing it. She made a tweet about natural oils and wow, that just dragged me like. I couldn't not wash my face or body for a week, even 5 days. So it's like, oh shoot, like damn. This is how I actually know it's true, because your hair holds in so much. So if you're cooking, you know, your hands will smell like all of that, but you wash that away and that goes, but it stays in your hair till you wash it out. So if you go into a place, if people are smoking cigarettes, you walk in, it will literally stay in your hair. Damn, I knew all of this, but in my mind I was like, no, I'm black, I don't need to. But some people do get away with it. Like I've seen a few YouTube videos of people like, oh, I didn't wash my hair for a year. I don't know how they do it, but they didn't die. I mean, I think it's quite gross, but they didn't die. So if it works for them, it works for them, I guess. But there's actually no way that will not smell like hell. There is no way. There is no way. Those are the advice from professionals, and of course these professionals aren't in the YouTube academy. They are, you know, actually working in salons and stuff. Another one that I forgot to mention is that they are against DIYs. They roast you. You are cooking in your hair. You put oil, you put mayo, you put egg, and now you're going into steam. You are making scrambled eggs. And that is true. I did that once and that smell did not leave me for a week. So I will never, ever do it in egg and mayo. But like with rice water as well. Rice water, personally, I like that. I like that once a while. But they also say that that's not ideal. Like you should just use Obelix and actual protein treatments instead of doing that. But you know, it's like a cheat code. There's a lot of things we don't know and that's okay. That's okay. I feel it's really important to be really open with learning, because it is really confusing. You know, you see LOC method, liquid oil cream to really lock your moisture in. That made sense. That made complete sense. It just puts into perspective all these things, and it's like, oh. But the good thing about these people, which I call them the Twitter academics, the good thing about them is that what they promote is such an easier thing than what I'm used to. Just use gel and leave it. You don't need to be putting it on every day, just after you shower once a week. Wash time, people are cutting it down from hours to 1 hour max, 1 hour with everything twisting. They're really promoting an easier lifestyle, and I really like that. So that's one of the reasons why I'm so down to change whatever. What they're promoting is actually good, but of course, if you still want to have fun, you know, making your flexi gel, go ahead. Anyways, that is it for today. Thank you for watching, and I would love to know your opinions. Is this something that you're actually going to change? Is this something you're gonna take on board, or are you good where you are? Are you happy with your routine and you don't really care what they say? Or are you like me, that is just like, oh, anything easier, anything quicker, anything cheaper, I'm down. I'm down. I mean, this whole thing is frustrating. Who could come and say they're wrong? There's no one that's gonna come up and be like, yeah, they're chatting a lot of rubbish. No, because they're like the top of they've done hair for years. Except if like a scientist comes out and be like, actually, no, I have studied, I have done my research on it. Only then could, and everything like twisting, turning, okay, what I know is wrong again. But that day, I don't think it's coming soon. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, because I will be dropping a lot more opinions and a lot more tea I found, things I want to talk about. So thank you for watching.
Je suis dans le club, je ne fais que teaser devant les autres gars qui ne vont pas kiffer. D'aller, oh baby, d'aller.